On Utah's Capitol Hill, lawmakers considered plans to close schools in the Alpine District. Parents say the district is not following the proper procedures.
Fox 13's Amy Nay reports on what happened today.
Here inside the state capitol, where a committee hearing just wrapped up involving the Alpine School District, where board members, the superintendent, were subpoenaed to appear, something that does not happen often. Senator Kurt Bramble said this was not about closing schools, something he says he realizes has to be done, but rather it's about the notification to parents. The state statute requires 120 days as a notification process. School board members testified that it was back in December they started the review process of some of the schools that were to be closed down. Now, the superintendent did not attend today. Legal counsel was there in his absence, who explained that right now there is a litigation ongoing and they could not answer all responses, but they said that they did start this process back in December and have had a number of open houses, online comments, public hearings, and said that boundary readjustments and school closures do happen all the time within this massive and growing district.
Since the law was passed in 2019, ASD has undergone 11 boundary changes, one school closure that impacted 32 schools. So this is a process that we've gone through several times, and that's not including any of the schools that are being considered currently. We have schools that are on a watch list. We look at enrollment projections. We look at school safety, seismic issues, building utilizations.
We need to know when were the school or these schools, plural, identified, and when was a 120-day period commenced for purposes of complying with this statute.
The room was packed where the hearing took place, and there were audible snickers and even some applause at some of the back and forth between the board members and members of the committee. At one point, Senator Bramble said they could consider the subpoena their formal invitation after board members said they didn't need to go that far. However, Senator Bramble said he had invited them and they did not attend a hearing last month on this matter. As for what happens next, June 30th is when board members in the Alpine District are scheduled to officially vote on these closures of the schools. As for what happens here in the state legislature, apparently parents can sound off. There was no public comment made today. They can continue to make their voices heard when this will now be turned over to an education committee. We're at Capitol Hill. Amy Nay, Fox 13 News, Utah.